Hackensack River. It flows through the area of two states, New York and New Jersey. It is a natural home for numerous species of birds, fish, mammals, and insects. This rich ecosystem lets the various micro and macroorganisms develop and enrich our environment and, in a broader scale, our planet. However, if we look closer, it doesn't look that appealing anymore. Luckily, there are still a few individuals who spend their free time on conserving this area. Hackensack River Keepers is an organization that protects our wildlife by removing the consequences of people's actions.
Grab me another bag, Emily.
Where do we put this?
One of the greatest personalities of this organization is Jodi Jamieson.
But since we dammed up the rivers, there's less water flow through, and because of the factories during the Industrial Revolution, we started polluting our waters and basically left it in a state where nothing could really live in it that long. We know we're getting the river back into a better state right now because we see more wildlife around. We're actually even seeing eagles, which eat fish, and we're also seeing osprey. We've been seeing them for about the past 18 years. They had been gone for, I think, at least 80 years. And the reason they're coming back is because the fish are coming back into the water. The Hackensack River is really important to us because it's the river that almost 1 million people get their drinking water from, which is a little hard to believe when you live around here. Most people are nervous about going even near the water because they're concerned that it's so polluted. But if you go up north where we have our reservoirs, that's the fresh water, and it's a bit cleaner. But as it comes down a little bit further, it's been contaminated either by industry or runoffs and things we call CSOs. Hackensack Riverkeeper does several cleanups every year, and because we find that, as most people do who live around rivers, what happens is your trash is always going to end up in the water because it's the lowest laying area. The biggest source of pollution right now we're finding is what we call non-point source pollution. It's the type of pollution that you and I make. We've been doing this for so many years now. We have great volunteers that have been working with us probably up to 20 years, and they're even telling us now that they're seeing that the river is cleaning. I hope that everybody decides to do a cleanup at least one time this year. Come out and help clean up your rivers and your waterways and keep your watersheds clean of all the litter and stuff that we produce.
We only have one planet to live on, so might as well take it and keep it clean.
We all should be aware that our small choices can sometimes have terrifying consequences. Every one of us should care about our environment. All of our community will benefit from this. And living in a clean area without tons of litter will be much more pleasant and healthy.